thank you so much for joining me. I want to just talk to you today. This is one of those update, ramble, vlog videos, and I wanted to start making quarterly updates because I know that a lot of people like rambling videos. But then, like June came and went, and then July, and now it's August. So, whatever, we're starting now. I'm going to attempt to do the ASMR AGL quarterly update ramble vlog video. I have got some tea like I have been doing whenever I just talk to you without really any set plan. I have some bullet points so I don't lose my way, which are on my phone here, but for the most part, like what I'm saying to you is just off the cuff. And you know how nervous I get when I extemporaneously speak to you, so let's hope that everything goes well and that I can speak with grace. Grace is my middle name. You can see that this is World's Best Boss, because that is from my favorite TV show of all time, The Office. And it stopped streaming in Netflix Ireland / UK, I think. It stopped streaming last October, November-ish, and I was devastated. But I am moving back to Texas very, very soon. I should probably utilize this whole ear-to-ear action. So I am moving back to Texas very soon, which I will touch upon a little bit later, but I'm pretty sure that they're still streaming The Office there, so I'm very excited. I'm excited to move back to Texas so that I can watch The Office and eat Panera Bread. Seeing my friends and family is a bonus, though. No, I'm totally kidding, but am I? The tea that I am drinking tonight is gunpowder green tea. Oh, it's still so hot. I know that sometimes people say that it's not good etiquette to like warm your hands on them, but when it's a little bit chilly, I just can't help myself. It's just wonderful. I'm gonna set that down for now while it warms down, while it cools down. I'm trying to remember all the things that I was going to say. Oh yeah, so I don't really like the taste of green tea per se. I mean, it has definitely, it's an acquired taste, and I like it better than I used to. But if you just put like a tiny bit of honey in it, it's really good. But anyway, I mainly have it for the health benefits because green tea is very good at being good for you. Profundity. It's what I do. So no, but it has a lot of antioxidants. It has polyphenols, which are really effective, I believe, in preventing cancer. I might be totally wrong, you guys. Let's just take a look here. It's loaded with antioxidants and nutrients that have powerful effects on the body. And it does. It includes, sometimes, every time I wear like a button shirt, it clashes, it hits the desk that I'm in front of here, and then it sounds like a button popped. But I promise you guys, it's not that at all. In fact, I mentioned one time in a video that a button had popped, and then someone asked if I was gaining weight because it looked like I had, and yeah, that sucked. But actually, a button didn't actually pop. It just like popped against the desk. Anyway, it's weird. Anyway, so as you can tell, this is definitely very rambly. I am super hyper, and it's like 11:20 at night, which is actually pretty early for me to be filming videos. And I have already filmed 2 videos before this. They're like short, they're kind of short videos, but still, that's a lot of effort, especially for me, because I get plumb tunkered out finish filming one video, so I feel, oh, I've filmed 2.5 videos, thank you very much. So I just feel like that's pretty impressive for me. But I've been really productive today. I made dinner, I made meatballs, my daddy's recipe, and what did I do? I made spaghetti meatballs, and I cleaned up the house, which is something I haven't done in a while because I've not been feeling very well. You can speculate that all you want. I haven't been feeling well, so, and we're moving soon, so I think that I've finally gotten to the point where I've just been like, okay, I really need to start organizing and cleaning up stuff and getting rid of stuff that we don't need, blah, blah, blah. So it's been a super productive day, you guys, and I just feel really good. And I don't want to stop now. But the fact that I've been productive, like with chores and errands and everything, and I've made 2.5 videos, and by the time I'm done with this, it will be 3. I'm just feeling like a champion today. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna have a sip of my tea and then move on. But seriously, do you ever have those days where you just get so much done and you're just like, you feel so invincible and so on top of the world? I love those days, and I wish that I had a lot more of them, because tell you what, you guys, I would be putting out a video every day of the week if I had a day like I had today. I hope that I have more. Here's to hoping that I have more productive days like this, and I hope that you do too. Okay, something really important is a really cool project that Jellybean Green ASMR kind of gathered a bunch of creators to start, well, to kind of promote this fundraiser called the Pajama program. It's this program where children less fortunate who don't get the luxury of, they don't have the luxury of having, clean pajamas or books to read at bedtime. It's this organization that essentially gives pajamas and storybooks for them. Anyway, it's just a really sweet cause, and I love what they're about so much. So I was really happy to jump on board when Jellybean Green ASMR asked me. So I will link the CrowdRise fundraiser site down below, and I would love it. It would be so awesome if you could contribute just even $5. It would be amazing. I've contributed just a little bit, and I also made a video, like all these creators made kind of a thank you video. So if you do donate, you get this secret playlist of a bunch of ASMR videos made by really awesome ASMR creators, and it's kind of like a thank you for donating or for contributing to the fundraiser. So that is definitely something pretty cool that I'm really happy I got to collaborate with Jellybean Green ASMR on. This is not even on my update bullet point outline thing, but I've been doing daily affirmations. At least I'm trying to do them. And say what you will about daily affirmations or positive affirmations. Some people do not believe that they really do anything positive, but I really think that they do. And when you repeat them every day, eventually you start believing what you say to yourself, and you believe that. You love mornings. I hate mornings. No, just kidding. I love mornings. And that I love waking up early, and that I love having a productive day, and I love being a confident person, because we all got some insecurities, but I just keep on telling myself what I want myself to be. So I recite them as if they're fact, and then I feel a lot better. One of my viewers, I think it's Kurdo or Kirdot 2011, asked me once if I had read The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, I think that's her name, and I had not, and he said that I should really do it. That it was like a life changer, so I decided to get it on Audible, because I keep on hearing a lot of things about Audible, and honestly, I have been wanting to start listening to audiobooks. So I got Audible and I listened to The Secret, and I really, really liked it. Well, I really liked Audible. I liked The Secret. It had a few like real odd things that a lot of people don't believe in because it's quite new age jargon, as some people would say, and I do believe in new age things to an extent, but sometimes I feel like they talk about the universe a lot. The universe wants you to do this and that and wants you to have this, and I personally believe in God, so I believe that God is the universe, and I don't know, I don't always agree with like what the universe wants us to have, like that kind of belief system. But it does talk a lot about positive affirmations, and that was really something that I've decided I need in my life, because I can be a very glass half empty person, but I've been working on it, and I'm not a lot, but I'm getting a lot more glass half full, which is good. So, and I know that some of you might be like, what? You're not glass half empty? But guys, there are a lot of things that, that I don't talk about, and that I don't, I don't want to say that I have a persona. Like, this is definitely a part of me. That's the button slamming against the desk, but there's definitely a part of, I'm not fake when I come on to the camera and talk and try and ASMR you, but at the same time, I'm definitely limiting myself because I don't want to be angry and I don't want to feed any negativity to you at all. But a lot of times I can be negative, and so I'm definitely working on that. And I'm very glad that I read or listened to The Secret, because I was able to realize that I want to be more positive. And while I am talking about viewer suggestions, I have to say that I really like it when viewers suggest books or movies for me to watch or listen to or read. I really like it. A long time ago, I think either in 2012 or 2013, I think it was 2013, a viewer and then another viewer kind of seconded the suggestion that I read a book called Stargirl, and I ended up ordering it and reading it, and it was the cutest book ever. In fact, I was so in love with the character of Stargirl, I did like this little photo shoot. My husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, and I took this road trip to West Texas, and then I ended up doing this photo shoot based on like what I thought she might wear that I had lying around, and I don't know, I just felt the energy of Stargirl, and I really wanted to. Yeah, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about if you haven't heard of the book, but it's just about this really cute, adorable girl who has this very unique view of life, and she's super optimistic and positive, and she's just really unique, and anyway, and it's a really cute book. It actually has a bit of a sad ending, but I don't like to focus on that part. No one dies, but and then it does have a sequel, which I also purchased, but I'm trying to think if there was any other, I don't know if there were any other recommendations that I've followed up on, but I do genuinely like to get viewer recommendations or book recommendations from viewers, and read them, because I think that it's so cool that we have such a diverse and huge, like, the viewers that watch my videos and like every YouTube video, they come from everywhere. They come from Denmark and France and South Africa and Australia and New Zealand and Trinidad and just all these crazy places. It's amazing. The UK and the US and Canada and Ireland and Israel and Russia, China. Oh, maybe not China. Maybe a few in China. Anyway, and so for someone to recommend a book or something that maybe I would have never heard of if I hadn't made my channel, I don't know. It's pretty cool. So please, if you would like me to watch a movie or read a book, please let me know, because I'd be happy to, I'm gonna get inundated now with a bunch of recommendations and then I'm gonna feel totally overwhelmed, but I just want to say that I do appreciate recommendations, and when I can, I do follow up on them. Okay, so in my question and answer video, when I was asked my favorite music, I cannot believe that I did not mention that I love the album Graceland by Paul Simon. Love it. Love it. It's gorgeous. And now that I'm thinking of all of these, I wanted to make like a Q&A addendum where I kind of edit my answers and add on to them. But now that I'm thinking about it, and I'm silly because I didn't write the questions down, now I can't remember what they were. I remember thinking that on the TV shows that I like to watch, that I wanted to mention The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, House of Cards. Yes, I really like House of Cards. Okay, that's all I've got. When I am answering questions, sometimes my mind is going really fast trying to think of an answer that I just forget all of the things that I should be answering with and only give a partial answer. So I don't know, that was just on my mind, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to mention House of Cards and Paul Simon's Graceland. Anyway, let's move on. I have some collaborations coming up with Lisa Indigo Stars. She's adorable and awesome. She has really, it's kind of like the creepy ASMR. She does a lot of vampire role plays, which are crazy and awesome. Anyway, so I've lent my voice to one of her videos that will be coming out, I think, later this month. And I have a collaboration coming up with Whispers Red ASMR, Miss Emma, who I absolutely adore. This was actually an in-person collaboration, and anyway, I'm very excited for that because it's a really fun role play, and I'm really excited for that. And Sweet Irish Whispers is in that one as well. So Sweet Irish Whispers and Whispers Red and me, and so I'm super excited about that to come out. I don't know when that's coming out, probably in like a week or two. But we went to London to meet Emma and to film it at the YouTube Studios, kind of. It's called YouTube Space. It's like a studio where you just get to use everything that they have for free, and it's absolutely amazing. So if you have like over 10,000 subscribers, you can basically go to a YouTube Space and just use their equipment, and it's absolutely incredible. And it was the best experience ever. Yes, that was incredibly cool. Oh my gosh. So I went to London again a few weeks ago with my husband because his uncle was celebrating a birthday, and his mom and his aunts came as well. And oh my gosh, like his aunt gave me so much ASMR. So she apparently does like she's into acupuncture. I believe that she teaches acupuncture. So when we were on the cab on the way to my husband's uncle's house, she kind of was trying to help me with like just give me advice about being car sick and stuff, because sometimes I get really car sick. And she was explaining, like, she put out her hand, or she was touching my hand, and she was explaining the pressure point on the wrist, and just the way that she was explaining it to me in like her particular accent, which I absolutely cannot emulate at all, but oh, it was so wonderful. Whoops. So I would definitely like to be her student, because oh my gosh, it was amazing. I feel like there is nothing better than a real life ASMR experience. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There was this girl when I was in Italy a year ago for our honeymoon. I think we were in Palermo, and we were going up one of like a Duomo or something, and so we needed tickets. So and so this girl was selling us tickets. Brain freeze there. She was selling us tickets, and her accent was so lovely, and she was just like describing things. So she would like, oh my gosh, that button is so annoying. So she would describe things, like she would show the ticket, you know. So she'd be like, if you go that way, you will see that there is the toilet is there, and then you just take a right, you go up the stairs, and you will see it. That is a horrible impression. But oh, it was just, I don't know, it's so hard to explain, because you just have to be there. And she was so casual. I don't know why, but for me, when people are casual, or if they're really focused, that's when it's the most tingly for me. Like if they're just really casual, but they're so relaxing, and they're softly speaking, and you know, I don't know, there's something about it that's absolutely amazing. It's very hard to articulate, obviously. I thought that this was a lot better organized, but this is not well organized at all. I feel like this is the most unrelaxing ASMR video ever, because I've been talking really fast. And that's just because I'm very hyper and just excited about all the things I've accomplished today. I don't know what it is. I'm just in a good mood, and so I'm talking to you like I would a good friend, because I consider you to be a good friend. And if that's weird, so be it. But I do feel like I'm just talking to a good friend who is an inanimate object that films me. That's weird. I did end up buying a SAD light, an SAD, seasonal affective disorder light, and that is actually right over there, but that was based on my last update, because I was talking about how I was very sad because the winter was driving me crazy, because it's not light for many hours in Ireland, and I don't have that problem anymore. But the SAD light, I will say, definitely helped when I used it. I definitely have to get in the habit of using it, but I won't be needing it. At least I won't be taking it back with me, because the plug is a UK Ireland plug, and you can't use plugs even with an adapter in the US, or else I think the light will break or do something terrible. So I'm selling that, but I think that it definitely did help a little bit while I was in the midst of winter and all the darkness. So thank you very much to those of you who suggested that I get one of those. Oh, that's another recommendation that I So thank you very much for your recommendation. Honestly, I don't, oh, well, I guess I should mention about the fact that I'm moving. So I am moving back to Texas very soon, within the next 2 weeks. And you can keep an eye out on my Instagram or my Facebook as to when exactly that will be. But as of today, it's just under 2 weeks away. So it's really down to the wire, and I'm nervous and excited, and we have to transfer our puppy Roxy to Texas, but she's not going to be on the same flight as us, so it's scary because I don't want anything bad to happen to her. And it's just another new beginning, you know. Even though I'm going back to Texas, a place that I know, it's still a new chapter. And I mean, I'm leaving Ireland permanently, so it's going to be incredibly sad and bittersweet, but I just have to keep on looking forward to what is to come in Texas, and I'll be fine. We'll all be fine. So, anyway, this is a pretty abrupt end to this vlog ramble update video, but I just wanted to fill you in on some things, let you know about some collabs and the Pajama program fundraiser, which I hope you'll take a look at. And if you can, donate maybe $5 or $10 too, just if you can. If not, it's all good. And let you know that I'm moving, so things might be chaotic, and I'm trying to film as many videos as I can before I move, because I have to get rid of my lights before then, so I won't have anything to film with a few days before we leave. And then, you know, coming back to Texas, I have to get a lot more stuff, and we have to find a place and set things up there, so then we won't get most of our stuff for like 6 weeks, because, you know, it's all going to be shipped, and we only have so much stuff that we can put into our suitcase. So thank you so much for being with me here. I hope that you enjoyed this crazy, unorganized ramble. It's, as usual, very unorganized and sporadic and rambly, but I hope that you liked it. Have a wonderful, restful, peaceful day or night. And I hope that you'll join me again sometime soon. Bye. I am no longer a lady. There we go.